Hi boys and girls! Today we are going to work on Unit 12, Lesson 2. We'll watch the math video together and then we will use the insert to complete our work today.
How can you compare objects when they are different places? Compare one cup with the jar. What can we find out about the blue cup? The blue cup is shorter than the jar. What can we find out about the red cup? The red cup is taller than the jar. How do you know which cup is taller? We compared both cups to the same jar. So, the red cup is taller than the blue cup.
Today for our activity, you will need your Topic 12 Lesson 2 insert. One thing that we've done so far is looked for objects and compared them to other objects when we could put them all right next to each other. You won't always have the option to move everything that you want to measure, and so sometimes you'll need to use something different to compare two different lengths of objects. So today, we're going to start right on the inside of our insert. And it says, how can you compare objects when they are in different places? We can use one object to compare which cup is taller, just like in the video. Compare one cup with the jar. So mine is shorter than the jar. Compare the other cup with the jar. Mine is taller than the jar. The blue cup is shorter than the jar. The red cup is taller than the jar. So the red cup is taller than the blue cup. And that should look just like our video that we watched. So over here in our guided practice section, it says, circle the purple or green object that is longer. Use the red object to help. So we're going to use this red crayon that is shown to decide which marker is longer, the green marker or the purple marker. This first one we know is always done for us, but it's just a practice. So we're going to go ahead and circle this green marker. Okay. Now on the second one, the directions are the same. Circle the purple or green object that is longer. Use the red object to help. And that crayon is the same length that it was in the first problem. So that hasn't changed. So which is longer, the purple feather or the green glue stick? Which one's longer? Hopefully you have the same answer. At the bottom it says, do you understand? How did using the red object help you know which object to circle in exercise 2? So how is it helpful to use that red crayon? If I'm looking at both of these, I can even kind of draw a line straight up. Say, which one's longer? Which one's longer than that red crayon? So I want you to think about that one. How did using the red object help you know which object to circle in exercise 2? Now over here, it's the independent practice. So I'm not going to do this one with you because I know that you can do it on your own. So it says circle the blue or red object that is longer. Use the orange object to help you. So underneath, you can see in each of these pictures that there is an orange, maybe a straw. I want you to go ahead and use that to help you compare which object is longer and go ahead and circle which one is. The very bottom is a little tricky, so I want to walk you through it. It says 3 pieces of chalk are arranged in order from shortest to longest. So the shortest one will go first. In the box, draw the red and green chalk, shortest first and longest last. Use the yellow chalk to help you compare. So the yellow chalk is going to go in the middle. You have crayons in your home learning bag that were sent home that you can use. Or you might have access to something else that you could use to color. If you don't have the exact right colors, that's okay. I'm going to use some colored pencils today. So it says, draw the red and green chalk, shortest first and longest last. So looking at that, which one's shorter, the green one or the red one? So I'm going to draw my red chalk first. And it says the longest last. So I'm going to draw my green chalk last. Does your picture look something like mine? on the back, it says use the clues that are right down here to figure out the name of each dog. Write the name under the correct dog. So we have Bongo and Turbo and Tango. So here are our clues. Tango is taller than Bongo. Turbo is shorter than Bongo. So we know that one of the dogs is taller than Bongo and one of the dogs is shorter than Bongo. So Tango is taller than Bongo and Turbo is shorter than Bongo. I wonder if you can figure out where each of the dog names belong. In number 7, it's asking you which candle is shortest. So look at A, B, C, and D and fill in which candle is the shortest one. Remember that you can pause the video at any time if you need extra time to finish a problem. I know I'm talking pretty quickly. In problem 8, it says Josh has these crayons in this piece of string. Explain how he can compare which is the longer crayon without putting the crayons together. So just like on the inside, how did we use the same object to compare two different things that were different lengths? So be thinking about that. If you can come up with an answer, you can journal there. Your last job for math for this part today is I want you to look at this paper with your practice and the Daily Common Core review. It's asking you to do the same thing that we just did on that insert. Circle the black or white object that is shorter. So looking at these two, the black and white object, which one is shorter? And we're using this gray object to help us compare them. You're going to do that for the first 3 problems. And then down at the bottom, it says which ribbon answers the riddle. I am longer than the spotted ribbon. I am shorter than the gray ribbon. So which one is longer than the spotted ribbon, but shorter than the gray one? On the back, you'll notice that there's a Daily Common Core review paper. This is practicing things that we've done all year this year. So I hope that you enjoy math today, and we will see you again tomorrow.